let's talk a little baseball. We had Patrick Saunders from the Denver Post, who covers the Rockies, sitting in this chair yesterday, and he said to the two of us, he can't wait to get down to spring training at the end of this week because there's so many good storylines with the Rockies. And as much as I respect Patrick, and I understand he has to write those stories every day, so he has to feel some enthusiasm for those stories. I'm thinking to myself, all right, outside of 2 or 3 storylines like Tulo's health and a lack of pitching, what are those intriguing storylines? I mean, what to you are the most intriguing storylines with the Rockies?
Well, I'm tired of Troy Tulowitzki, not him. I'm tired of the storyline about his health. Either it will be bad or it will be good. We'll find out. But for us to sit here when spring training starting goes, well, if his health is good. Cargo, is his health good? Really, I get tired of those stories. I'm much more interested in, are any of these pitchers any good? Really?
Yeah, that to me is the story.
I mean, that's the story.
Along with Tulo's health.
Rosario, we know he can't play first base. And truthfully, they knew he couldn't play first base last year. I don't know why they think he's suddenly a first baseman. They wouldn't play him at first base last year, and I know this from inside the organization. 2 years ago, he can't play first base. So why are they announcing that he's going to be a first baseman?
Well, you know
he's
why?
He's not going to play first base.
I'll tell you why. First of all, Morneau is an elderly player, and they might need somebody to spell Morneau once in a while.
Well, if I take one of those outfielders or one of those, that guy from St. Louis, the whatever.
Descalso?
Put him at first
he can
base.
play all 4 positions. But there's a bigger reason. They want to move Rosario. And if they can sell him as something other than a DH, maybe they can sell him to a national league team as well.
The people in baseball are so stupid.
Well, there are some who are stupid.
You were talking about coming out of the womb.
It's baseball.
You could come out of the womb and figure out he can't play. I mean, you could be on this earth 2 days from planet Earth.
And I just think they're trying to sell it.
And realize, I just dropped in from Mars. That guy can't play first base. That would be the first thing out of your mouth. They wouldn't say, take me to your leader. They'd go,
Willian Rosario can't play first
base. That would be the first thing. Remember that old show where in the day the earth stood still?
Yeah.
The guy came out and said, Willian Rosario can't play first base. That was his big thing. So, I mean, is that a storyline? Yeah. Put him at first base for like 5 straight days, and let's see how that works out.
You know who'll be screaming more than anybody, more than the fans?
Walt Weiss.
More than Walt Weiss. It'll be Tulo and Arenado and DJ LeMahieu who have to throw in the ball.
It's the NFL. It's everything else is kind of the NBA. I would consider really number 2. Baseball is 2B.